Congrats, Chris.
Thank you.
At any point in that fight, were you worried?
He caught me good in the first round.
Yeah.
And there was a little bit of the anxiety kind of set in. And I think, my arms got heavy really fast. I guess that's what you call ring rust, But, I've been training really hard. I've been trying to get back into shape after rupturing my bicep tendon. Just coming back, trying to get as strong as I could and, as well conditioned as I could. But, you can't simulate real fight in practice. So, but, did what I had to do.
Do you enjoy that? I mean, obviously the fans enjoyed it. Do you enjoy being part of that, or would you rather?
I think that's the Mexican style, or Mexican in me, just coming straight forward. My mom and my wife hate it, but, that's my boxing coach, Rudy. He goes, "You're a Mexican, man. All we know is coming forward, So, it's just, I guess that's who I am.
How many stitches have you got?
I don't know, 8? Something like that, 7, 8.
How did you rupture your bicep?
I was sparring, getting ready to come back. It was probably about a year and a half, 2 years ago, and threw a left hook and popped. The bite rolled up like a window shade, and so I was out for quite a while. I kind of had it was fine, felt fine after about 6 months. And then my arm stiffened up on me, and I was having a hard time straightening my arm out again. So I had to do some rehab, went to the Performance Institute, and that's when I really met up with those guys there, Bo and Heather and them, and they helped me get back, strengthening everything, conditioning-wise. So
positive experience?
Oh yeah, loved it. They're great people. So
how is it to kind of get the monkey off your back after a couple tough losses in the UFC to get that win?
Yeah, it's nuts. Feels big weight off your shoulders, it's just that. To me, I had nothing to lose, There's nothing more scary than a guy with nothing to lose. So, I go every time I go in there, I put it all on the line, and do what I got to do to try to get the win. My first fight with Milianchuk, it was a tough one. 7-day notice going to Scotland. Rough, and then the Milstead fight, that was a tough pill to swallow. I mean, I know I got hit hard and stuff, but I felt like I had some more left in me, and I could feel, like I was saying earlier, you can feel like when their energy is gone, they've put it all out, and it's time. It was my turn, but it's huge coming in here just wanting to get that monkey off my back. So.
How is it having a fight like that on a night like this where it's so stacked? I mean, let's be honest, this card is insanely stacked. To go out there and have that kind of fight with this crowd, I mean, it was insane.
Like I said, I'm a Mexican. I come straight forward. I fight hard every time. So, I'm Mexican and I guess Swiss. So I guess that's a dangerous combination. So, or Swedish or Norwegian, something like that. So.
Kind of speaking on that, I don't know if you were made aware of it. But last being made it for Shad's corner between rounds, the advice was, you're not going to knock him out. He's a big old Mexican with a big old head. Yeah. I'd like to get a reaction with that.
That's it. That's what my coach Rudy and I talk about. I'm a Mexican with a big head. Growing up, my uncles, they used to call me fat head. So I got a cinder block on top of my shoulders. So, and my grandfather, he was a football player on my mom's side, played for USC and stuff, So, just hard-headed, family. So, but yeah.
And sorry, go ahead.
Just because after that first round, you both seemed very depleted, but he looked a little bit even more so.
Yeah.
Back into the corner, did they say something?
No, I knew it. I felt it, the end of the first round. And, I tried to put some elbows and punches on him there at the very end because I could feel, that energy going away from him. And I, like we talk about, I'm a slow starter, and the more I get hit, the better I get, But like I said, my arms were dead. They were tired. I won't lie. I was trying to sink that. Normally, I would sink that rear naked choke in, and there would be nothing. He wouldn't be able to get out of that. But I just, he was defending really. He had his hands in there and pulling down on the arm. So, but yeah, hats off to him for defending that. So.
Once you finally took his back, did he feel like he had any chance of bucking you off? You looked like you at that point he was done.
No, I knew. Once I had his back, I know he kind of turned into me. But I've been grappling since I was like 12 years old, so I'm comfortable there. That's my world, so.
I noticed media day where everyone has their own sign.
Yeah.
You didn't have any social media under your name. Everyone had a Twitter or a Instagram.
Yeah.
Do you not have any?
I do. I have Facebook. I'm pretty popular, I think.
Facebook? But you not
and Instagram, I have myself, C. Del Rocha.
Where's the love?
I'm not a.
Your tag there.
I don't know. I don't know why they didn't. I know I put it on there. Last time they had it.
Okay.
But yeah, so I think I have a pretty big following. Locally, I used to sell out our local events. Huge. I mean, every seat in the house was pretty much my group, except for like family and friends of my opponent. And some of the other guys. So I have a pretty big following.
And I'm not doubting that. I was just curious why that it wasn't there.
Yeah, I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. I changed my name, my Instagram name, whatever.
Okay.
So maybe that. But I've had Facebook for quite a while. So.
And I know this may not apply to you, but we've been asking all the winners tonight, because it's been a hot topic, would they prefer the early weigh-ins or the afternoon weigh-ins?
The early weigh-ins I think is great for those guys that are having that hard weight cut. This is probably the first time I've had to worry about my weight, which is kind of weird. Normally I weigh in around 235, and that was one of my goals, is to come in heavier, stronger. So that's what I've been working on with the guys at the UFC Performance Institute, is trying to keep my weight on. Like last time I came in, like the week we got there, I was weighing 255, and then by the time weigh-ins came around, it was like 238. So I lost almost 15 pounds over the week, so it's pretty crazy. So, but yeah, I was able to maintain my weight, I weighed 275 like 3 weeks ago, something like that. So that was huge, yeah.
Obviously, with the time off after the injury, you just had a hard fight, but you're looking to get once, maybe twice here at the end of the game.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm in school right now, trying to become an EMT firefighter. So we'll see what happens, with that. If that comes around, I don't know how much longer I'll be around, but we'll see. We'll see.
How you can
Maybe
celebrate?
you're gonna transition full time into your new career. You said.
Yeah, probably. I'm 39 years old. I know my window is kind of on the end. For me, I had never had the goal of even making the UFC. So just kind of, hey, I've been here, now I won. That makes it even better. So
Is it possible this is your last fight?
it could be. I'm not going to say yes or no, but it could be. It depends kind of what happens with my further career. I have a gym that I opened. It's doing really well. My coaches all work there with me, and we're doing really well there. So I'm trying, branch out, a little more financial security type of thing. So yeah.
Does it make the decision maybe a little easier now that you got the win, so that you can?
Yeah.
have this
Yeah.
fight
I mean,
again?
it would make it easier. I mean, it's definitely tough because it's kind of in my blood.
Yeah.
Competition's in my blood. I love competing. I love training more than I do competing. To be honest, I enjoy the grind of the train, that mental battle. So, but yeah.
This might be out of left field, but Alaska made on the White House visit. Donald Trump disinvited them to the little meeting in the White House. If you were invited to the White House,
Oh, I'd go. Yeah. He's the president of the United States. I mean, come on. I think people need to kind of get over it. He's the president. Suck it up. It is what it is. Whether you like it or not, that's who was voted by the people. So whether you like him or not, he's your president. So. Yep. All right. Thank you guys.
Congratulations.